Okay, brother.
Welcome, race fans. Here we are at the Mod Zoo League running tonight at Phoenix with the trucks. Looking forward to this very much. Definitely one of them tracks that is pretty tough to handle, especially in the truck. So, but in the booth with me here, got my good old buddy Ed Hewitt. How you doing, Ed?
Well, not too bad. How we doing tonight? Boy, we're gonna have some fun here at Phoenix tonight, boy. We're gonna do 85 laps.
Yeah, it's going to be a tough one, I think, for these guys. They were talking a little bit before the race there, Ed, that, man, expect to see a lot of cautions. And I said, oh, man, don't talk like that.
Definitely not.
Yeah.
I noticed we just made these guys just back their turns up there, Rudy, and I think it runs pretty good. I'm up there testing a little bit. I'm trying to play with this steering offset there. Trying to control that truck a little bit better. But I think it's going to be all in all, Rudy, I think it's going to be a great race.
Well, I hope so. These guys always do put on a great show, and that's what I love about broadcasting for these guys. They put on a heck of a show up front.
Oh, they sure do. The last time we broadcasted with her last week, Rudy, and I had a good time in the booth, man, and I was checking all these guys out there and how they're racing. They did an awesome job.
All right, about 11 minutes till qualifying here. So sit back and relax, get you something to drink, a snack or whatever, and we're going to get this thing underway here in 11 minutes.
It disconnects me all the time. I don't understand what's going on with that. I still got a hold of him and ask him what's going on, how to fix that mess. Yeah, I'd probably be safer, Rudy. But I know it's going to disconnect on us again. We'll feel a little safer here, brother.
All right, about 3.5 minutes here till qualifying, and the guys are still turning some great laps out here. We're going to reset this one more time. Make sure we do get all the late stragglers coming in. Looks like we're going to have some pretty fast guys out here, Ed. Man, I'll tell you what, looking at Dwayne Dunn and Cody Griffin, man, 4 1,000ths of a second between them two out here in practice. Kyle Meeks right there, 26 1,000ths of a second off. Going to be a pretty tight field, I think, coming up to get this thing underway. Mark Robertson, man, right up there in 7th on the board.
There you go, Reed. those fans. Oh, I hear that.
Yeah, 4 or 5 degrees on a computer can be, makes it a little, it works it. Lots of good guys in here tonight, Ed. I was just looking through the list of folks out here tonight. Man, this is going to be a blast, I think, for these guys to run. And I'm looking, I think we're going to have a pretty good race here. I hate to say that about Phoenix, but all right. Guys are getting ready here for qualifying. So we will play the national anthem here and get things kicked off. So hang with us for a minute.
We take you down onto the track for our opening ceremonies.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise. Please remove your hats.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
All right, Ed, we are back here live watching these guys practice, or well, turn laps for qualifying, excuse me. Some pretty fast times. Kyle Meeks on the board. What do you think of that?
Wow, I'm just looking at his lap times there, man. What 28.577. What a fast lap he had there.
And no big surprise seeing Cody Griffin up there, another good runner. Haven't seen Dwayne Dunn turn a lap yet. Not sure. He was one of the fastest in practice, but he may be late coming on. He could have tapped the wall, might not count his lap. You just never know.
Yeah, 10-4 on that, Rudy.
Because if you hit the wall and even get a 0x, it will not count their lap. So, you know, I hope that's not the case. I hope maybe he just decided not to qualify and going to start in the back of the field, but he'll be back there regardless.
I believe it.
Nope, there he is in second spot. Look at that. 19 1/1000ths of a second off of Kyle Meeks. Holy smokes, that's pretty doggone close.
Yeah, it sure is.
I'm not sure, Ed. Do they get 10 minutes for qualifying or only 5? I forget.
It says 5 minutes.
Okay. I know some leagues they're running 10-minute qualifying sessions, which I think is pretty good. Matter of fact, I was going to talk to you about maybe doing that on ours. Just give the guys a little extra time to go out there.
Yeah, 10-4 on that, Rudy. I'm not really sure about the 10 minutes because You give them 10 minutes, they'll think they want more. You know what I mean? So when you don't have a track that needs 10 minutes, or you want a 5-minute track, it's just a tough call. I mean, like say super speedways, where I don't know if I do 10 minutes. I always do 5 minutes on a super speedway, but maybe for the short tracks, it might be all right to give those guys some extra time.
All right, looks like we've pretty much got the field set now. Cody Griffin in third, Miller fourth, Cantrell in fifth, Taylor sixth, Cook seventh, Serrato in eighth, Martin ninth, and Furr in 10th. So it kind of looks like we might have the field set, but we'll run down through them here once they get everything lined up and make sure qualifying is over. And it looks like it is over. Okay, we will get down trackside here. And we're going to call this down pretty quick, Ed, because they only go around here one time and they're going green. So
you better roll it.
Congratulations to our pole sitter there, Kyle Meeks, in the number 27 with a 28.577. Very good lap. Congratulations, Kyle. In second spot on the outside of him in the number 39, Dwayne Dunn. In third, the number 80 of Cody Griffin. In fourth, the number 2 of Nathan Miller. In fifth, Preston Cantrell in the number 86. In sixth, the 22 of Nick Taylor. In seventh, the 45 of Kevin Cook. In eighth, the 41 of Tom Serrato. In ninth, the 14 of Jeff Martin. In 10th, the 54 of Brandon Furr. In 11th, the number 24 of Mark Robertson. In 12th, the 48 of Mark Nichols Jr. Kerry Woodward starting in the 13th spot in the number 95. In 14th, the 84 of Len McNeese. 15th is the 6 of Michael Palmer. In 16th, the number 71 of Vincent Vinny. In 17th, the number 12 of Billy Rodenbarger. In 18th, the 29 of Terry Ballinger. In 19th, the 31 of John Dunn. In 20th, not on the grid yet, the number 72 of John Estes. In 21st, the number 4 of Timothy Kelleher. In 22nd, the 34 of Frank Reese. In 23rd, the 28 of Jeremiah Oblak. In 24th, not on the grid yet, the 02 of Tyler Stanley. And I believe taking up the rear of the field here, Jamie Bullard in the number 37, starting 27th. All right, back up front. We will get this thing rolling here. And I think the guys are pretty pumped up about this, Ed.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to be an awesome race. I was looking at practicing out there, like I said, Rudy, and this track is just great. Like I said, you play with the steering offset, man, it's just going to be an awesome race.
That's for sure. All right, they're rolling off of the grid. Let's make sure we are live. We are. Yes, sir. Pretty good sized field here tonight, Ed. About around 23, 24 drivers, I believe. Yeah, 24 drivers. All right, Ed, we'll get ready to call this down and get them rolling. Pace car's in. Kyle Meeks bringing them to the line, and green flag is out. We're off and going here at Phoenix with the Mod 2 lead. Kyle Meeks on the inside. Dwayne Dunn up on the high side. Not going to be able to get a good enough bite up there on that high side. Coming down the dog leg and into turn 3. Still Kyle Meeks and Dwayne side by side. Dwayne had a little bit of a, kind of drove it in there a little hard. And still side by side. It looks like Dwayne's going to lead that lap. by about a nose. All right, looks like Kyle Meeks had a pretty good run that time, but boy, here comes Dwayne side by side with them again. And caution is out. Let's go check this out. Looks like Terry Bellinger may have lost it. Somebody else gets into it as well, so we'll go back and see what happened to Terry here. Looks like he just lost it in the turn.
You still hear me, Rudy?
Yeah, I can now, yeah. I couldn't hear you before.
I lost connection somewhere.
Oh boy. All right, coming into turn one here, it looks like Terry just started losing it and couldn't correct it. Almost had it saved. Boy, the 6 barely misses him and takes it down across the grass. But I believe the 37 gets into him. Yes, he does right there. That would be the 37. Gosh, I can't even find the 37. Oh, Jamie Bullard right there. Jamie Bullard that gets into him. The 28 coming sliding up through there trying to get that thing woed. So, man, a lot of damage on Terry's truck, unfortunately. We'll get back up here with him here in just a minute. We're going to get back up with our leader, Kyle Meeks. So Kyle's still in the lead. He's led 2 laps, and Dwayne did have a little bit about a nose on Kyle on that 1 lap. Had great racing by them too.
Oh, Aubrey, that's awesome.
You say you lost connection?
Yeah, it just went right out on me.
On TeamSpeak or?
Well, I lost the rates and everything else.
Oh, jeez. Oh man.
I had a. What was the weirdest thing about Rudy, I had to reset the computer and it kicked. I was surprised it kicked back on where I left off. Like took a few seconds, but it rang back up. So I don't know what happened. I don't know if my processor got hot or what was going on.
Oh, that's kind of weird. All right, first caution out on, I believe it was lap 3. On lap 3, so Terry Bellinger bringing out the caution. Just a self-spin. All right, so Kyle Meeks starting in first, Dwayne Dunn second, Cody Griffin third, Nathan Miller fourth, Tom Serrato your top 5, Brandon Furr in sixth, Mark Nichols in seventh, Kevin Cook 8th, Preston Cantrell 9th, and Jeff Martin rounding out the top 10. Getting ready for the restart on this race here in just a minute. We're seeing some good racing up front here, Ed. You know, boy, I'll tell you what, Dwayne and Kyle really mixing it up.
Well, you get to watch those 3 laps, Rudy. I got kicked out, so
Yeah.
they were having some fun out there for me for a few minutes there, anyways.
Yeah, I know. Bummer. Well, looks like we're getting
Okay,
ready
the
to.
pace car. Is the pace car going in this time, Rudy, or one more time around? Yep, it's dropping in. Pace car's in. Green, green, green. Boogie, boogie, guys. Let's go racing.
Great restart by everybody. And again, Kyle Meeks shooting right out in front of Dwayne Dunn. Man, he got a great start that time. Dwayne a little bit asleep at the wheel, I think.
Oh, we got a truck spinning in the grass there, Rudy. I don't know, no caution yet.
Oh, nope, no caution, but it looks like he's going to bring it back up onto the track, maybe.
Oh, we got another one spinning there, Rudy, in the back of me.
No caution, though.
Oh, they're getting those tires off there, and you got to let them cool down and lift off that throttle.
Yeah, for some reason, Cody Griffin come down pit road. Well, I don't know. Can you check on Cody Griffin? See,
Sure can, Rudy.
he's coming down pit road or something there. I'm not sure.
I think he's serving the penalty, Rudy.
Oh, okay.
He fake pit road there, and they gave him a black flag for it.
Ah, okay.
That's what I understood. That's what happened on the track.
Roger that. Well, rules are rules, you know, and each league's got their own set of rules, and you know, these guys got to adhere to the rules.
That's definitely, Rand. You got to abide by the rules. You know what I mean?
All right, well, that's going to put Cody not that far ahead of the leaders right now, so maybe we can get up here and, yeah, Cody Griffin not that far ahead of the leaders, so he's got to get back up and try to get back into contention. All he can do right now is probably hope for a caution. Dwayne Dunn running in second. And running about a half a second behind Kyle. So pretty good show they're putting on here. I like it. I like it a lot.
They're doing an awesome job, and they're giving each other room, Rudy. It's no sense. It's a long race. You might just take it easy, and like I said, lift off that throttle a little earlier. Use a little brake if you have to, and just ride it out.
Yeah, Nathan Miller now slides up into third there after Cody Griffin had to go in and serve that penalty. He's running about 1.2 seconds behind Brandon Furr. No surprise that he's up there. He's a very tough competitor, and no surprise he's up here in the mix of things. Running in fourth. Great job by him. Started out 10th. And here he is running fourth. Tom Serrato into the mix here. And coming up behind him, Jeff Martin. Jeff Martin closed up on Tom Serrato really quick there.
I was watching there, Kyle. I'm not sorry. Mark. Oh, we have a yellow.
Ooh, Frank Reese. Frank Reese off of the pace, spins it back up onto the track, so we will go back and see what happened here to Frank. It looks like he was a little loose going into 4 to begin with, so he may be dealing with a little bit of a loose condition. Yeah, and he just tries to hang on to it here in turn 2. And nobody hits him or nothing. He just slides it out across the grass and the exit of pit road and back up around on the track. So that brings out caution number 2. So self-spins is what we're seeing here tonight, Ed.
Yeah, that's what looked like what happened to Frankie there. He just looked like the truck just came right around. He lost control of it and hits the grass. Boy, did he just pound that inside wall a little bit. Boy, he just had a rough ride there. Hope he's all right.
Yeah. All right, looks like our leader on pit road. Looks like pretty much everybody back here stopping. 4-tire change going on for the leader. And Dwayne Dunn, staying out. I would imagine probably for track position, but he stayed out on that, Ed.
Yeah, he sure did. I think you don't have many laps on those tires, really, and maybe it was a good call to get track position on that one right there.
That's going to put Jamie Bullard, another one. He's going to be right up there in second now. Len McNeese in third. Kyle Meek's going to be restarting fourth.
Lap 16, Rudy. We're getting.
Yeah, I think we'll wait and see if there's another caution. Maybe the next caution we'll try to get down on the track and see if we can't get a word in with one of these drivers and find out how the race is going for them.
Yeah, sounds good to me, Rudy.
But already 16 laps out of the 85, Ed, so they're clicking them down.
Oh, they sure are. It's just awesome race watching these guys at this Phoenix track. And boy, talking about Phoenix, it's a really, really nice track down here, Rudy. Like I said, I've been here a couple times, and it's just a gorgeous track. And what's the weirdest thing when you're looking over the grandstand and you see nothing but red and brown dirt, though? It's just amazing.
Sand everywhere you look.
Yeah, exactly. I'm surprised the track's still in the same place.
Probably why the track is so rough.
Yeah, you're probably right, Rudy.
The sand giving away underneath and shifting. All right, looks like we're tightened back up here, Ed. Lights off on the pace car. We're ready to go green.
Did you count it down, Rudy?
All right. Coming out of turn 4, pace car going down pit road now, and Dwayne Dunn leading them here. Green flag is out. We're off again here. Boy, a little bumping and banging going on there. 27 getting a little rambunctious. Kyle Meeks.
Looks like the 37 must have missed a gear, Rudy. He didn't want to go.
Yeah, that's what it kind of looked like to me. Now Jamie Bullard in second. Third, he's going to go back to third.
Yeah, he sure did. I think Jamie there missed a shift there and kind of got collected there. Boy, he got loose. He's up against the wall there.
Yeah, he sure is. Drove it in there just a wee bit too hard, I think. Let's see, Len McNeese now in second. And it looks like Kyle Meeks is going to come in third on that after that into the wall there by Jamie Bullard. Jamie started pretty much back in the end of the field. He didn't stop on that pit stop. So, but very much of a note here. Dwayne Dunn, our leader, did not stop. He has not been down pit road yet today, Ed, and staying out there running full tire. Look at him pulling away. Already out there by 0.6 of a second.
Yeah, I don't know if that's going to fan out for him or not, Rudy, after we get into the... Oh, we have another yellow, Rudy.
Looks like the 28 into the wall. That's what I'm picking up. Gosh, I don't think that brought the caution out. Because he kept going. I don't know, that's the only caution that I was seeing. Yeah. I don't know. I can't see where that would have brought the caution out, but all right. So back up here and let's get up to our leader and see if he does bring him down pit road, Ed. He has not been on pit road, so he might just dive off there and get 4 fresh tires. He's got 21 laps on them tires now. This is caution number 3. No, he bypasses pit road. Oh, it looks like our leaders, pretty much everybody's staying out, Ed. Len McNeese in second, Kyle Meeks third, Brandon Furr fourth, Tom Serrato fifth, Nathan Miller sixth, Mark Robertson seventh, Jeff Martin 8th, Kevin Cook 9th, and Vincent Vinny now up to the 10th spot.
Well, Vinny was moving right up to the field anyways, Rudy.
Yeah, he started 16th and worked his way up now up into the 10th. So Jamie Bullard now way back here in 11th spot. After that restart hitting the wall. I believe we're going to get the one to go here probably this time, Ed. I think everybody's pretty much done with their pit stops and off pit road, caught up to the field, ready to get this thing back going. No, one more lap before they get the...
They bundled up again.
Yeah. Well, we were going to get down there and get a word in with somebody, Ed. Let's get a word in with Kevin Cook, I think. Drop the radio there. Yes. Kevin Cook, this is Rudy Cummings up in the booth. You got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Kevin, we're going to be restarting here in 9th spot. You got anything to get back up there to the front and maybe challenge these guys for the lead?
I think so. We got to get a long green run going. I was in practice doing better on the long green, and I just don't have it on the starts.
All right, so your truck's running pretty good tonight, and the race is going all right for you then?
Yeah, going pretty good.
All right, Kevin, well, you're doubling up here, getting ready to go green, so good luck, and maybe we'll get to talk to you later on.
Thank you, sir.
All right, Ed, your turn to call this down, get it going.
You bet, Rudy. Pace car ducks in, Rudy. Green, 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 guys. Let's go boogie. Let's go racing. Boy, what are you done there? I don't know what happened there, man. Like he missed a shift or something?
Yeah, Len McNeese really got a great restart on that outside, and now he's doing to Dwayne there what Dwayne was doing to Kyle Meeks earlier, giving him a tough challenge on that outside, making him use up them tires by keeping them down low. And now Len has to duck down on the inside and go clear down. Oh, we got a big one here. Nathan Miller into it, so go back and check out and see what happens to Nathan. He's not far after the restart here.
Oh, Vinny went all the way to the back of the field, Rudy.
All right, we got some guys up into the wall there. Brandon Furr up into the wall. And it looks like when he come back down, he come right into Nathan right there. And I think that might have been what started it. And it looks like the 14 is going to get into Nathan. Going to be a lot of damage on both of them vehicles, and probably some guys behind them going to get into it as well. We've got more guys coming up through here. Kevin Cook trying to keep it out of the way. Vincent Vinny getting a piece of the action. So there's where Vincent Vinny had he got hit as well. So all right, well, Vincent Vinny on pit road. Jeff Martin on pit road. So a lot of guys on pit road here getting a little damage fixed up, Ed.
Yeah, get the damage fixed out, get it back out there. That's Phoenix.
Dwayne Dunn finally come down pit road for his first pit stop of the day, but Len McNeese taking over the lead. Kyle, what's that?
I think he had pressure tires there. He went into pit not too long ago. We just had a caution a few minutes ago. So.
Yep. Kyle Meeks in second, Tom Serrato third, Kevin Cook fourth, Jamie Bullard your top five, Preston Cantrell sixth, John Estes seventh, Nick Taylor eighth, Kerry Woodward. First time we've seen Kerry up this far, running in ninth, Cody Griffin in 10th, or John Dunn 10th, excuse me. Well, if we can get down here and get a word in with John Dunn, maybe. John Dunn, this is Rudy in the booth. You got a copy?
Yes, sir, Rudy.
Well, John, how's your race been going for you, and how's your truck feeling out there on the track today?
Feels pretty good, Rudy. It seems like it's loose, but it's really, I think it's a tight loose. Having put so much wheel in it to get around the corner. This track's so tight, and there's so much traffic. You just got to really be careful and be patient.
Well, Phoenix, is this one of your favorite tracks, or how do you feel about this track?
Yeah, I like these short tracks, Rudy. Like Dover and Phoenix. I really like these short tracks. I don't know between Dover and Phoenix, one of them would be my best, my favorite.
All right, John, well, you're about to go green, so good luck, and maybe we'll get to talk to you later.
Thank you, Rudy.
All right, Ed, getting ready to go green here.
Thank you, Rudy. Let's see who has the throttle and who has the brake.
There you go. All right, pace car is in. Green flag is out. Boy, what a good jump Kyle Meeks took there, but I don't know if it's going to be enough to power it by on the outside of Len McNeese here. Boy, that's going to be a tough call right there. It looks like Kyle does it, though. Keeps Len McNeese back there. So Kyle rolls back into the lead. Tom Serrato now in third. And right on his outside, Kevin Cook's a side-by-side battle by them. And Tom Serrato sticks it on the inside of Len McNeese. Trying for second. And we
have what we call it.
Oh, John Dunn into it. The one we just got done talking. We got to quit doing that, Ed. Seems like we're jinxing these guys.
I think so, Rudy.
Wow. Just got done talking to him. Man. All right, well, let's take a look here and see. Running the Popsicle Chevrolet tonight. Ooh, man, that was a close call right there. With the, I believe that's the 86 on the outside. That was Preston Cantrell. But it looks like John Dunn just gets really loose in the turn right here. And the 95 is going to tag him in the rear a little. I don't think that's where the caution came out, though. But, boy, we've got some really close. Right there. He got into the side of somebody there. I didn't see who that was. And, boy, he piled them up from there. Dang. A lot of good trucks into that one. Let's see if we can figure out where this was while they're under caution.
Oh, Frank Reese, he got into that number 34. He came up. John Dunn came up into the 34.
Oh, was that? Okay.
That's what got him loose, Rudy, because it brought Reese. Reese actually Did he save it? No, Reese didn't. Reese almost saved it. That's what brought John Dunn around there. Go up into him, and that's what caused the wreck, the big wreck there. It took out like 3 or 4 cars right there.
Yeah. Oh man. Yeah, and a lot of guys trying to get woed, but man, having difficulty. Mark Roberts.
Oh no, boy! Oh, look at that! Another one. Look at Mark Robertson getting into that.
A lot of guys into it. Brandon Furr now on pit road. Pit road pretty busy right now, Ed.
Oh, I bet it is. Like 5, 6 cars got into that little wreck.
All right, so brand new leader up front, Kevin Cook. Gonna get up here to Kevin. First time Kevin has led today. As some of these other guys have come down pit road now. Kyle Meeks, Len McNeese, Tom Serrato, all them guys come down pit road. All right, Ed, so what do you think so far? What are you seeing here? Talk to me, buddy.
I think what's going on here, the patience. They really don't have no patience tonight, some of these guys. I don't know what's going on. I've seen some south spins, but the south spins are collecting another driver or a driver getting in there into the turns a little bit too hard, really, not lifting off enough throttle. I don't know what's going on, but 2 cautions in a row here, and we only got 3 laps in. Really tough.
Yeah, this is caution number 5 already in 34 laps, so the guys are going to have to get their patience in check, no doubt.
Yeah, definitely, and drive the track. Don't let the track drive you. We always talk about every time we go somewhere, Rudy, drive the track. Save your equipment, guys. Tires are really important here. If you like we always talk about, Rudy, back up the corners. You don't think you got them backed up enough, back them up some more.
That's right.
Okay, Rudy, we're doubling up here, brother.
All right, ready to go back to green. That was kind of a quick caution. Of course, we did review that wreck in a little more in depth there, so that kind of took up a little bit of the time, but we're ready to go back to green now.
It's like we always talk about, Rudy. We take a little time, we get to talking there, and we forget where the race is.
Yeah. Yeah, here we are. We're going to come to the line, be 50 to go, taking lap 36.
Yes, we are. Okay, buddy, I'm waiting for the pace car to duck down in there. And the pace car ducks in. Green, green, boys. Let's go racing. Get this fanned out there, we'll get the green flag racing here.
Yeah.
Oh, we have a yellow. We didn't even make it 1 lap.
We got Vincent Benny into it, and John Dunn tagging him. So, all right. So Vincent Benny, I don't know what happened to him. We're going to go back and check. Something happened. Something broke, or he missed a shift or something. Let's check it out here. I don't know if he missed a shift or what happened there, Ed. Boy, it looked pretty violent.
Boy, his car started going sideways. I don't know what's going on there, Rudy.
Oh, he got into the back of somebody right up ahead of him. So
I lost him, Rudy. Like he just appeared on my screen here. So I don't know if it was some glitching going on or what was going on there.
Yeah, it was the car right ahead of him. He got right there, Frank Reese. He got right into the back corner. I'm gonna back this up just a little more, and he got into the back corner of Frank Reese on the start. And when he did that, that kind of checked him up. And then John Dunn. We're gonna rewind this back a little bit here. Well. We'll zoom in here a little bit where we can see good. When he checked up, John Dunn got into the back of Frank Reese, and that's what started that whole thing going.
Oh, wow.
So,
got a little better coverage than I did, Rudy. I was on this truck and it looked like it was some glitching going on because it just blinked out on me.
All right, so I don't know. So let's see if we can find Vincent Vinny. Yes, he is back out on the track. I don't even know if he even pitted.
Did he show any damage on his truck, Rudy?
I'm still seeing quite a bit, yeah. So he must not pitted.
Oh no, he just got some damage there, yep.
But another brand new leader up front, John Estes. First time he has
See John
led
Estes sneak it right up there, he did.
Yeah. Yeah, he had a great restart on that too, and I thought maybe he was going to have something for Kevin Cook, but Kevin just shot right out of there, man. He really did a good job on that restart.
See that number 22 at Nick Taylor, he's got some big damage in the rear of that truck.
Yeah, he sure does, yep.
Nickel Jr.'s up there in third spot now.
Yeah, looking ahead from Mark Nichols here to our second place, Nick Taylor. You can see the tailgate damage that he does have. Quite a bit of tailgate damage on the back of Nick Taylor's truck.
Oh yeah, there is really tons.
And that's going to affect his downforce a little bit. Downforce is pretty important when you're into the turns here at Phoenix. This is a pretty tough track, and you need all the downforce you can get for these turns.
10-4 on that, Rudy. Looks like it has a little, the front splitter there, a little damage on that front splitter a little bit too. You got a big hole in there between the grill.
Well, we'll get down there and check that front out a little bit and see. Oh yeah, he does have a little bit of nose damage on there as well. So. And a little bit on the right front corner, so not a whole lot, but it could be enough that again that could affect the downforce too.
Yeah, it could, Rudy, or it could make it better, Rudy. I see cars all wrecked out, and still win the race, and they had the fastest truck out there because it just pulled the wind in the right direction, and this thing ran just well here. So
oh yeah,
we'll just see what happens here for this driving.
Well, we're coming up on the halfway mark already, Ed.
Yep, we're doubling up, Rudy.
Let's see what Nick Taylor's got for John Estes here on this restart. We got Mark Nichols, Jeremiah Oblak up to 4th, Jeff Martin 5th, Nathan Taylor 6th, Kyle Meeks up to the 7th place, Len McNeese in 8th, Tom Serrato 9th, and Jamie Bullard in the top 10.
Now, Bullard worked himself up to the 10th spot there, but he's up and down there, Rudy, and he's showing some consistency on Phoenix here tonight.
Oh, yeah. All right, Ed,
okay,
pace car getting ready to dive on the pit road. It does. And the green flag is out. Great restart by the front row, side by side going into turn 1. Looks like Nick Taylor up on the high side, and he may have a good run as Estes doesn't quite get as good of a run, and Estes going to go back to 2nd.
He sure does, boy. Nick Taylor, boy, he's got that thing hooked up there. We have a yellow. We need to make it across the finish.
Oh, a big one too. John Dunn into that one as well. And he gets hooked up with the Camel truck there. We'll go back here and see what happened to John Dunn.
Dunn comes up into the 12.
Dog leg. Yeah. Oh, boy, does he ever. He just like shot to the outside. So I don't know, Ed, if maybe he had something break or what on his truck, but he just shot to the right side.
I don't know what was going on there, Rudy. It's like the car just, I don't know what happened there. He's going in a turn, and all of a sudden this thing just went straight up the hill.
Yeah, and he caught the number 6 of Michael Palmer, too. The 12 did. The number 12, blah, 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 Billy Rodenberger, driving the camel truck.
Yep, Rodenberger, yep.
So, all right.
Boom! Takes him right in the corner, spins him around. Then he comes down and collects the 6. And 6 is, what is going on?
Right, yeah, exactly.
Oh, and flips. Did he flip him? Oh, right up on his side.
Yeah.
Oh, did he save it? Oh, he didn't flip over. It was on 2 wheels there for a few minutes.
Yeah, it was. I seen that.
Boy, almost a good save from that. Boy, he saved that from things rolling over, Rudy.
Well, I'm looking here. First time I've talked about Timothy Kelleher. I think, Ed, I'm going to get down there and talk to Timothy tonight and ask him how his race is going.
Okay, buddy. You got no damage on that truck yet.
Unless you want to talk to him.
No, go ahead, Rudy. I'll let you handle it, buddy.
All right, buddy.
Or
Timothy Kelleher. This is Rudy in the booth. You got a copy?
Yeah, I sure do, Rudy. How you doing?
Well, pretty good, Timothy. I really didn't want to bother you while you're making your pit stop here. I'll wait till you get done with your pit stop. How's that?
That's all right. Go ahead, man.
Well, so far, we've had a few cautions here, extra ones. It looks like a lot of guys self-spinning and maybe getting into other trucks. But how's your race been going for you?
Believe it or not, so far I've avoided every one of them, so it's going pretty good.
Well, that's always a good thing. Good news there. Keep the, you got to keep the fenders intact on it for this track. What kind of advice could you give the drivers here to maybe not have so many cautions?
I tell you what, I take advice from them. They're all much better than I am. I'm just doing my best to get up there when I can.
All right, Timothy. Well, good luck tonight, and got to keep the rubber side down on the asphalt, buddy.
Thank you, Rudy. You have a good night too, buddy.
All right, so let's get back up to Nick Taylor as he is scored as our leader. The lights are off on the pace car, Ed. We're getting ready to go back green.
Oh, that was quick, wasn't it, Rudy?
I'm telling you, it'll take long. Well, I believe it's your turn to get this thing off and going, Ed.
Yeah, it sure is, Rudy. I can't believe the damage. Like we talked about with the 22 of Nick Taylor, that little damage, he might win the race.
Yeah, he definitely was fast on that last restart.
We'll see what happens here. All right, Rudy, pace car ducks in. Waiting for that green flag. Green, 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 boys. Time to go racing.
Boy, Mark Nichols got a beautiful start on that. Shoots right out ahead of Nick Taylor. What a restart.
Oh, boy. Can you hold it there, though? We got Taylor looking on the outside.
Both of those trucks got just a little bit of nose damage on them. So, again, like you said, it can be a bad effect on it, or it could be a good effect on it. So, but right now, I'll tell you what, I'm seeing nothing but good coming out of that.
Yeah, I think what's going to happen, Rudy, these trucks got a lot of air going up underneath that front dam there, and what happens is it's not holding that truck down. Yeah.
Len McNeese now back up into third. Fourth place, Jeremy Oblak. Jamie Bullard in fifth. And he's coming up. Oh, what happened? Jeremiah Oblak, man, he just totally blinked out right there. Jamie Bullard gets by him, and it looks like we've got another one possibly going to get by him. The number 2 of Nathan Miller rolling into fifth. Oh no, Tom Serrato into it.
Oh, 28 gets really loose there.
Yes, sir. All right, we're going to go back and take a look at that because that looked pretty wicked. Just really got loose on there's where he blinked. He blinked really bad too. Let's see if we can get right in, zoomed in here where he does get loose. This is where a couple of the guys got by him. And Tom Serrato looks to the inside. And see Jeremiah trying to hold on to this thing coming out of turn 2. Turn 2 is a wicked turn. He gets up into the wall, comes down across and right into Tom Serrato. Tom had nowhere to go.
Wow, what a hit.
And
John
Estes gets into that too.
I see the sparks come off his truck, man.
Oh,
wow.
That's bad news right there.
Yeah, and he hits the barrier, the tire barrier he did too, Rudy. That was a hard lick.
All right, so Mark Nichols now going back. I believe he might be on pit road. But let's get up to Nick Taylor. Nick Taylor back in the lead.
Boy, I hope Tom Serrato's all right. We'll get him to the care center there and make sure he's all right. Boy, you had a hard hit.
He sure did. Yeah, he not only got into it there with Jeremiah, but he hit that inside wall a ton too. And, that looked pretty bad.
He twisted that whole truck. It was like twisted.
All right, so Nick Taylor up front, Len McNeese second, Jamie Bullard third, Nathan Miller fourth, Mark Robertson in fifth, Kyle Meeks in sixth, Cody Griffin back up into the mix of things in seventh, Brandon Furr eighth, Dwayne Dunn ninth, and Vincent Vinny, your top 10. I'm not sure how many resets they get out here, Ed. I thought I heard somebody say 3, but I may be wrong on that.
Yeah, 10-4. Yeah, I really don't know.
Yeah,
I didn't hear that part. So.
Yeah, I think it was 3, but some of the guys may be saving them. Saving for when you desperately need them. Here's Nick Taylor out here. Look, he's got front end damage and tailgate damage, rear spoiler damage by, a ton of it, and he's leading the race.
He sure is.
So all that could have a good effect on his truck, like you said.
Yeah, like I said, either it does or it doesn't. Only the known one a driver would know about how to handle that truck when it's got damage or non-damage. You know what I'm saying, Bruce? Either way.
Yeah, you don't know until you're in the driver's seat, and see how it's affecting it. So.
Right, exactly. It might be steering to the left and supposed to be steering to the right. You never know.
Yeah, let's ride along with Nick here for just a minute and see what we can.
Okay, we're doubling them up again, Rudy. Your turn to call it out.
All right. All I know is Nick's got a pretty dirty windshield. Looking out his windshield looked pretty bad. All right, we're going to get ready to call this out here and get these guys off and rolling. Let's see some green flag laps here, guys. This is caution number 8, Ed.
Boy.
Well, we knew it was going to be a bad track. This track is really tough to learn.
I wonder if that's worth it in Bristol or New Hampshire.
I don't know.
Pace car's in.
Oh, that was kind of weird.
You're doing the same thing mine did.
Yeah, everybody disappeared.
Boy.
Okay, let's go back here and take a look and see what happened. Where was the wreck? Oh, the 48. Let's see, 48 of Mark Nichols. Go back and take a look at Mark here. I don't know what. Everybody's like disappearing on me, Ed.
Well, it did to me too. So whatever happened, I can't see what happened. It went blank on me.
Yeah, that's what it's doing with me. Must be a server issue or something. It could be having some serious server problems here. But Mark Nichols gets really loose into the turn. And, and Jeff Martin into him. Just T-boned the charter truck. Oh, man. Poor Mark Nichols, man. That hit right in the driver's door, too.
Oh, boy.
So, all right, well, guys, he's on pit road trying to get that thing fixed up. But he did not beat the pace car out, so he's probably, well, I don't know, maybe he did. He's trying. All right, we're going to get down. Let's see, Len McNeese is going to be showed as our new leader, which is no big surprise there. Len's been pretty tough out here. He always is a tough competitor, always. And it's good to see him back up front here now. And he's led 8 laps today. But looking back here now, Kyle Meeks has led 15. Dwayne Dunn has led 12. John Estes led 5. Mark Nichols led 4. Nick Taylor led 7. Kevin Cook led 5. So we've had quite a few leaders up here in the front. So, but this is caution number 9. And we've had 12 lead changes. And we are experiencing server issues. So,
I was just wondering, Rudy, I didn't mean to interrupt you, is the lead change is going to catch the cautions?
yeah. So let's make sure we are, I want to make sure we are live. Sometimes it does have a tendency when it messes up like that, you come back and you're not live. We apologize for that, folks, but out of our control. Just we lost the server. I don't know if it's a server issue, internet issue, what's going on, but Ed experienced the same thing I did.
Yeah, something's definitely going around, Rudy. Everything went blank there for a few minutes, and you were gone. I said, whoa, what's going on here?
Yeah.
So it might be a server issue tonight, Rudy. It might be storms out there tonight.
Could be. Yep, could be.
But it looks like we're back on track now, so we'll see what's going to happen the rest of the race.
All right, they should get the 1 to go this time, Ed, and that looks like we're going to be restarting on lap 60. Yes, the lights are off on the pace car. All right, so Len McNeese start, Nathan Miller on his outside, Mark Robertson 3rd, Kyle Meeks 4th, Dwayne Dunn 5th, Brandon Furr in 6th. John Dunn 7th, Terry Bellinger 8th, Kevin Cook 9th, and Billy Rodenbarger in your top 10.
I see Mark Robinson up there in the 3rd spot, Rudy. Wow.
Yeah, that's good to see him. I told him I wanted to see him in victory lane tonight.
Okay, 10 forward.
Yeah, he said he was going to try his darndest, so we'll see. Well, let's see if he can bring that home for a good win here tonight.
I could have knocked some for wood.
I don't know, is it my turn to start this, I guess?
Yes, it is,
yeah,
Rudy.
okay. I forget.
We're all good.
Okay, pace car is on pit road. Len McNeese gets the green flag, and before we're out of here, these guys look at this. Mark Robertson right up on the back bumper of Len, pushing him down the front straightaway. Up on the high side, Nathan Miller taking the lead. Kyle Meeks getting into it, and here we are almost 3 wide down the dog leg.
Oh, Mark Robertson had to back off the throttle there. He's going to push him right over there, but you got to get a different line there because he wants to pass him, boy. He's holding him up there. I don't know if he's going to have enough room to catch that leader now or not.
Yeah, Kyle
Meeks.
Meeks.
Here after a couple laps.
Kyle Meeks slips it into second ahead of Len McNeese. Those two almost touch.
Oh, we have a yellow.
We have a caution. Oh, it did it again, Ed.
Oh, no.
What the heck happened here now? Wait a minute. I'm on there with you. Okay. Tom Serrato into it. So let's go back and see what happened to Tom. Not exactly sure what happened to Tom. Got some trucks blinking ahead of him. So I don't know. There could have been some issues there with a blinking truck maybe. No. Looks like the 80, the number 80 gets into the back, or was that 80, gets into the back of Tom Serrato, but he kept it straight. Comes up the hill into the number 6 right there. It looks like they kind of met in the middle. The 6 getting into him of Michael Palmer. And boy, Michael goes for one heck of a ride up into the air, flipping down, oh man, into the wall. Holy smokes, them 3 getting right into it together. That looked pretty violent, Ed.
Well, here's the thing. I was looking at the replay there and 2 different angles where it looks like the 41 came up into the 6.
Yeah, that's I'm kind of looking at it here again. It's well, you know,
the 6 was holding this line. If you hit that black line right there, and you can tell he's holding this line perfectly, and all of a sudden the 41 just comes up and drives, hits that rear corner house.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Yep.
But
right.
I'm not the admin. I don't do the calling. I just look at it how it is.
That's right. That's exactly what I say all the time. Don't ask me. I'm just the broadcaster.
I just like looking at the replays.
Yep. All right, so brand new leader, Nathan Miller out front. I think we ought to maybe get down there. I was thinking about maybe talking to Nathan. What do you think?
Go ahead, Rudy.
Nathan Miller, this is Rudy in the booth.